Listening closely to teens also made it very clear to us that being a good friend is complicated by the 24/7 digital world. We heard teens describe how I feel like if you're not connected, then the friendship will fall apart, and concerns that if you don't text your friends for a while, then they just come up with the dumbest excuse to cut you off. There's a keen sense that disconnecting could actually mean losing friends. This might sound dramatic to your adult ears, but remember how vital friendships feel and are for an individual's sense of self during the teen years. It's stressful to feel like the relationships you most care about would be jeopardized if you weren't immediately responsive. And we actually did hear from some teens that they expected immediate responses from their friends. So even if we think this is unreasonable, it isn't all in their heads. And it begs for more support in helping teens set boundaries and think through how much communication is too much. We also heard concerns like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings if I can't stay in touch with them. And my biggest worry is that I don't have enough contact with friends who are struggling because I don't want my friends to do something bad just because I didn't respond in time to stop them from harming themselves or worse. This last quote actually speaks to an issue that we think is hugely important. The adolescent mental health crisis is high in our minds. A hidden toll is being there for friends who are struggling. More adolescents struggling with anxiety and depression also means that even those adolescents who aren't personally struggling are more likely than ever to have friends who are. And those friends may be reaching out for help through texts or crying out for help on social media. For their friends, this is a big burden on young shoulders. For some teens, it's also another part of the pull to the screen that is about much more than just design tricks. And it isn't just social media. It can stem from texting and FaceTime. But even when friends aren't in crisis, teens told us about how even things just like commenting on a friend's new Instagram post can create pressures and puzzles. 17-year-old Michelle told us that she really wants to be authentic on Instagram, but she also doesn't want to let her friends down. Like one day she tapped the button to like her friend's picture, but she couldn't think of anything to comment. Almost immediately, literally 30 seconds after Michelle liked the picture, she saw a notification that her friend was typing a direct message to her. Here's how it went down. Her friend said, "You didn't comment." And Michelle said, "I'm thinking of a good one." And her friend replied, "Okay, but can you do it soon?" And Michelle told us, and then I have to comment like 3 times, and I get really nervous about it too because I have to think of something quick, and it has to be really good. Michelle's story captures friendship dilemmas that are at their heart about authenticity. When so much of posting is an expectation and over-the-top immediate compliments are the norm, being authentic can feel nearly impossible, and knowing what's authentic can be like reading tea leaves. Teens also told us about a felt need to respond ASAP to inbound texts, snaps, and other direct messages. The dynamics of being left on read, essentially being left hanging, can trigger feelings of vulnerability and even mind reading, like they opened my message, they left me on read, they must be mad at me. That's how the thinking often goes. Our Thinking Traps resources are designed based in many ways on these key insights about friendship dilemmas. And some of the dilemmas in the Digital Dilemmas collection that you can use alongside the feelings and options routine speak to them as well.